So, I want everyone but Maeve, who is at home in the palace, to roll a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
So not me?
Not you, you're not at the sickle and hammer.
Okay.
You slept at home. You're curled up in your comfy bed.
Because I'm a bad bitch who lives in a castle. Kind of, yeah.
Alright, I rolled a 15.
I got a 20, not nat.
What? I'm sorry. I'm stupid. What do you add to this again?
Your perception modifier. So go if you pull up your
I got an 8. We're not starting off too good, Harley.
You need to clean your glasses.
I would say Ogbe and Taogo, you guys perceive, but Desano, you're just chilling in bed still. The two of you hear a whimpering down the hallway.
It's that dog that kept me up all night.
She didn't keep you up all night. You actually slept pretty well up until it's probably about 9 in the morning.
Okay.
It's kind of earlier than you woke up before.
I'm gonna sort of drag myself out of bed and like walk down the hall trying to find where the sound's coming from. Because the dog sounds like it's in pain.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like it's calling out for help. I'm just gonna poke my head out the door, see who I see.
You don't see anything immediately in the hallway. However, when you poke your head out, you do see Talgol in the hallway.
Oh, hey, Talgol! Are you
Hello.
Are you hearing this dying dog as well?
I'm trying to make sure it's okay. I want to see if it's hurt, if there's anything I can do to help.
Okay, I'll come with you. I'm just along for the ride.
We're gonna walk down this hall and find this dog.
All right, great.
Yeah, so I mean the hallways are pretty straightforward. I mean, there's a couple turns, but you come down your hallway, you take a left, and then down at the end of this hallway, you see a little dog. Let me send a picture of this dog.
I'm gonna look over at Ogba and say, "How are you with animals?"
Oh.
But this little dog is not looking at you. This little dog is sitting, staring at this door.
No worries. He probably has me muted anyways.
No, you're not muted.
No, not me. Sorry.
Oh.
If I say something random that's out of pocket, I'm probably not talking to you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Or it's just me. That works too.
You see a little dog.
Where is my phone
Hey, did the war go
sitting,
well?
staring
It's good to
at
see you back, man.
the door.
Oh, your whole stream
Has
is
not
watching?
noticed you yet.
That's crazy. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you guys.
But is whining at this door. Does not look hurt. Just appears to be a little dramatic.
Very
Is it, like,
dramatic.
pawing and scratching? Is it trying to get in?
I'd say that occasionally it'll like put its paw on the door.
Oh.
I'm just sort of gonna go over and like knock on the door and just ask if anyone's in there, if this is their dog.
You kind of hear a grumble behind the door.
I'm gonna play with the puppy while he eats.
Yeah, well, when the puppy sees you, very excited.
Oh.
Immediately turns around, and if you put your hand out to say hi, is coming up and is going to like jump up on you. Like she's kind of small, so she kind of only comes up to like maybe your shin because of how big you are.
Oh, a little pupper. Can I have the dog?
I'm gonna keep insisting on the door and being like, whoever's dog this is, it really wants to get in here. Is it your dog?
And the door is answered. by a very tired-looking human man. Let me find very tired-looking human man.
Really? Really? Just serious? Serious?
Um,
Are you shitting on my neck?
On your neck.
did you not pay attention to who the bar owner was last night? Or last time?
Harley, that was like 2 weeks ago. We went on vacation.
I don't think he ever got introduced.
No, he was there. This was literally on Wednesday.
No, I think it was just Harley. I think only
Yeah,
Harley was
you
introduced.
only you had only met the
Yeah.
character, the purple-haired, short
Yeah.
barkeep. Did
I will
you
say-
not connect?
I will say, pure table talk. It is a stunning likeness.
I'm just playing with
Stunning.
Puppy. I'm not realizing anything else that's going on.
Well,
Yes, Wesley. Wesley and Harley and their dog Luna run the communist tavern Sickle and Hammer.
Is this your
Yeah.
dog, Wes?
This is
close.
our-
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, hold on.
Oh.
Are we back in okay, hold on, we're
In
back in
character.
character.
Hold on.
In
Okay. Wait. Pause. Out of character. Is the character's name Wesley?
Yes.
That's gonna get real confusing real fast.
I'll only refer to you as Thalgol.
Thank you. Okay. Good. Thank you.
This is amazing.
Wesley, I thought you were on to this already.
No,
No!
Wes and Jesse never have
We
been
never
here
went to
until
this place.
nope, not until the very end.
We went to a different bar.
I thought it was mentioned.
No, they had no idea.
You smell. Get out of here,
I swear
Alex.
to God.
All right.
Well, you would have put 2 and 2 together.
Fuck no. All right. Anyway, continue, please.
Anyway, so
My
you
mental
see
breakdown aside.
this tired-looking human man with kind of curly, brownish, slightly red hair. His beard's much more red than the hair on top of his head. And he wears glasses. He's got blue eyes, some freckles, and is wearing just comfy looking clothes, as if he just pulled all of his clothes on, which would imply why it took a couple minutes for him to answer the door.
Clearly, why is Luna being like that?
She's in her crate and she doesn't want to be.
Let her be free.
Okay, but then she's gonna try to eat my dice.
Oh.
There's no win.
How?
Maybe Luna just wants to roll.
Let her roll for you.
Luna, come here. Give me a second. She's very extra.
Okay. I don't know about y'all. Well, I guess I can talk to Thalg. No, I can't talk about this. Dang it. Cause you're talking to Wes, right? And I can't say it in
Yeah.
front of Wes.
You want to pull the dog?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
we're just gonna.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna let her down here to eat all my food. Okay, cool. Luna, back
No.
off.
I was gonna say she was whining and then she was gonna continue to whine at the door. So I'm just keeping the door open. That way she can come between the two of us.
Okay, come between the two of us. That makes sense if there wasn't food downstairs.
Okay, but there's gonna be food upstairs soon.
Luna,
Actually,
back off, please. Back off. Go. Thank you.
real quick though, I do need to check to see my food was delivered.
Get that shit, dude. Start smacking.
I need it. Wes, do you mind grabbing it and meeting me at the stairs?
What did you get?
What'd you
I
get?
I got sushi.
I got sushi earlier.
It's a safe food for me.
God
Yeah.
same.
Mm.
I can eat it
So-
every goddamn day.
It's
Very
like one of the
easy.
things that without fail does not make my stomach hurt, so.
Okay, my computer isn't big. I'm just small. Cause somebody's like, computer big as hell. I'm like, I'm just tiny. I'm 4'11". I don't know what to tell you. I'm a petite person. I'm petite by the height standard.
Sounds like there's more D&D players on TikTok, huh?
Yeah. Oh, there's hella D&D players on TikTok sometimes.
Should I repaint my nails? They're getting all like.
Bitch, do you want me to
gone.
buy black nail polish? Do you want to go to Sally's and help you? Polish?
You were like, I love how you retracted that.
Luna.
You were like,
Wait, what
yo,
did
you want
you-
me to get you some black nail? You want to go to Sally's with me and get some black?
Let's go to Sally's and get some black nail polish because I want to teach you how to paint your own nails.
Alex, are you talking about who I'm playing with? Because I could introduce him real quick
Are
then.
you willing to learn, sir?
Yeah, I'm willing to learn, definitely. What color should I go next?
What color do you want to do? There's so many.
I mean, I
different
like black. I really like the black.
You should do a dark purple that
Ooh.
has like it's almost black, but it's like
Yeah.
flecks of purple.
Yeah, that'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
pretty cool.
colors. That's why we need to go to Sally's. so you
Blue?
can see different
That's a good
options.
one, Alex. No, they do not stream. Although I believe KR right now is streaming on TikTok, right?
I'm live streaming on TikTok, but I might start live streaming on
Once I stop
once I
being
get
an idiot, I'll stream on Twitch. But
When you guys need help, I'm telling you, just like that link I sent you, the whole point of it is to get people started.
okay. So
oh hell yeah.
I might start doing makeup and like talking about true crime shit and video gaming and just all 10 million different other topics because I can talk about anything and everything because
Do
I
it.
just
Yeah.
like movies,
I
like
will
shows, and I like comic books and I like music and I like making music playlists and shit. So
Yeah, we'll support the hell out of you. And we got friends that'll do the same too.
hell
I'm
yeah.
like
I
pretty much only going to like stream D&D. But like I'm also part of like 6 different campaigns, so
Oh, dude, I want to see your campaigns. Yeah.
I might start a D&D campaign.
I have to make sure it's cool with my other DMs though and my other party members cuz like if they're not comfy being on a stream, like I'm not going to do that to them. So
But I definitely stream my D&D sessions. What the hell? There's something fuzzy that was in my hair.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we ready to get back in?
anyhow, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Sorry, let me finish my dumpling because it's
Nick
crunchy.
just flies
and
in, dude.
It's not gonna be fun for you.
Hey guys! Oh wait,
Muting.
wrong session.
My laptop.
Fucking big disc.
And now
bro.
Luna's
I can't
being an
get over
angel
it.
because she seems to think that she's gonna get my food. but
I want to
she's
do a
not.
lot more D&D. D&D is so
No,
fun.
you aren't.
The sad part is there's
Alright.
only like 1,000 followers
Anyhow.
on Twitch that do it. Although it would be a good place to start
Back
at
into
least.
it.
I think it'd be pretty good.
Because
I wanna
I'm a
try and
very
get that whole
serious
community,
D&D
see if
player,
that's possible.
And I plan everything. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I'm in the wrong campaign. Here we go. So,
I think this is the new Deadpool, you're right.
yes. So Wesley answers the door to the room back there, and he kind of yawns. Hey, sorry about her. Kind of points at the dog, whose name you don't know.
What's Puppy's name?
Oh,
I'm just playing.
her name's Luna.
Oh, Luna. Oh, that's
She's a
sweet.
sweet girl, but a pain in a lot of
pain?
ways.
Yeah. Puppies can be
Did you just
pain.
hear her whine? Because she just whined right when I called her a pain.
I love the sound effects.
You have something to say, Luna? That was her sniffing the microphone. She
Aw.
had something to say.
Oh, Luna.
This puppy's having a great time with you, Og, but loves it. And Wesley apologizes again, out of habit for this dog, and says, "Did you guys need something for breakfast? I was about to head down. I slept in a little bit."
Something to eat would be nice.
Y'all got bacon?
We always have bacon. It's
Well,
one of
I'm
the few
vegan. Do
things
you
that
guys
I
have
can
anything
make.
that's
Oh, wait. Then he was like, "Wait," and they kind of looks at you, eyes sort of squinted a little bit, like, "You ate my breakfast
I
yesterday."
know, I was joking. I want bacon.
He kind of chuckles, and nods, and kind of gestures for you to follow him downstairs. He kind of pats the side of his leg, and Luna kind of runs along and prances a little bit ahead, but then stops and waits to make sure everyone catches up to her. And then once you guys get a little past, she'll go ahead of you again, then stop, make sure you guys are following her. She's very concerned that you guys are following her.
Oh.
And so she goes downstairs, and she goes to her little spot by the bar that you had seen her when you guys came in yesterday. Though you guys didn't see her in the evening. You assumed she was probably out and about, probably with Wes, maybe on a walk or something, because you didn't see Wes last night either. To your knowledge, do you think anybody came back downstairs to get a drink later in the evening the previous night?
I fell right to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have gotten up and gotten something to hold me over.
Okay, well, if you had done that, then you would have seen that Harley was still at the bar. Probably until about midnight, I would say. Maybe 11. And then Wesley, you probably hadn't seen him yet. He probably went to bed just a little bit before the shift changed over. But yeah. So Wesley takes you downstairs, and he gestures for you guys to sit down at the bar stools. Goes in the back, and you start smelling, after a few minutes, you start smelling the smell of bacon. And Disano, can you roll another perception check for me?
That's a 17, baby!
I'm working my way.
Oh,
up
you
to
got a
asking
good
about
sniffer.
taking Luna.
You wake up
Oh, bless me.
because you smell that keen smell of bacon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the move.
It is wafting up
Definitely.
into your room, and it smells so good.
Oh, yeah.
So you wake up to the smell of bacon.
Yeah.
Do you stay in bed? Do you go downstairs and investigate the bacon smell?
I'm gonna investigate the bacon smell.
Excellent. So you, I imagine, I don't know, does Disano sleep in the buff? Or does he have to get dressed, or did he sleep in his clothes?
And he just sleeps in his clothes.
Shame.
Well, I mean, the man wears a crop top. What more do you want?
That's pretty comfy, yeah.
I want his nipples. No,
Fine, he's shirtless.
no,
Oh my God.
it's literally like the Regina George thing, his crop top, but with little holes cut out just so you can see his nipples.
He can be shirtless.
It's fine.
Anyway.
He may have been too tired. Maybe he did just fall asleep in his clothes. Well, regardless, you prep yourself and you go downstairs, and you see Talgol and Ogbe sitting at the counter. And at this point, you see a human man. Insert description I gave earlier. Looks a little bit less tired, having been up now and cooking. But he comes out with two large, very large plates. of eggs, bacon, and potatoes.
That sounds really
And he sets them down in front of Ogba and Talgul.
I'm gonna approach the tall boys, and I'm gonna say, "Good morning."
Squidface, join us for breakfast.
Desano, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Wait, who's Disana?
Sorry, Squidface.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Wes is just kind of watching this and a little bit confused, but smiles and extends a hand out to Disano. Name's Wesley. I'm one of the owners here. I'm sure you met Harley
Masks, I'm so
last
sorry.
night when you checked in.
And then I take his hand and I shake it, and I'm like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I am Disano."
Not Squidface? He kind of chuckles.
That's what calls me. Yeah, I'm kind of my thing now, I guess.
He kind of chuckles and nods. Can I get you anything?
Could I have a smaller portion of what they're having?
he
He points at the plate.
He grins. Oh, don't worry. We try to gauge how much we give you based on what typical nutritional needs are for your. He kind of looks at you.
I'm just nomming on the sign.
Yeah.
Yo, it's
Just
great.
going through it. It's very good.
You get the sense that they give portions based on
He's got
what you can eat. So Wes nods and he goes back to the back, and he's only gone for a few minutes at this point. Everything's hot, so it's no problem to get some more bacon and eggs going. So he then comes out shortly thereafter, bringing a plate that is perfect size for you. So.
okay. I sit down and I'm like, "Thank you very much," and I just start eating because I'm just so happy. Bacon.
He smiles and nods. He just kind of stands back and leaves you guys to your thing and goes to like do some dishes and general work around the tavern.
Do you not like your clan? Do you not like your feet name, Disano?
I typically don't go by my original name.
I mean,
Oh, you weren't talking to me. My bad. Fuck. Okay. You can just. Sorry.
it's not a bad. It's not a bad name. It's not a great feat for me, but
It's
wasn't
what-
like my greatest moment.
It's what we know. It's what I know you by, though. In Goliath culture, every Goliath has their name, their first name, their given name, their clan name, their last name, and their middle name, which is their feat name. We go by feat names. You are Squidface.
I hate to interrupt again. But what feat gives you what feat gives you that name?
Combat. Disano bravely had a squid attach itself to its face so that they could fight more effectively and allow us to do the work. They bravely sacrificed their face to a squid. They are Squidface.
I see it now.
We all have feet. We all have feet names. I have a feet name.
I have 2 feet. I just keep eating. I continue eating.
Comment. Disano's cracking up laughing. Like,
Oh man, I like you too.
And I'm just chilling here, you know.
Eventually, you will have a feat name as well, Ogba. And I will go, and we will know you as that.
Oh.
However we fight each other, however you find each other in the heat of battle is what your accomplishments is how I will know you.
Well, that sounds fun. I'll have to see if I can get a
Good
cool
thing
name.
Maeve isn't here. Maeve would come up with
Okay.
Chicken Man.
Does the enemy have to be on my
Man.
face?
Chicken man. Man. Chicken man.
Stop.
Of course, Talgol wouldn't know about the chickens, so
Chicken man.
I'll make sure something jumps on my face soon, don't worry. I'll get my feet.
If you're not proud of your feat name, believe me, some of us aren't proud of our feat name either. And some of us, like me, do everything we can to change them.
Oh, what's your feet name, if I may ask? Should I not have?
Do you want to know?
I would love to.
Gravewalker.
Grave.
I'd like to know.
I will now feel a little anxious around you. You gonna finish that bacon?
No.
Thank you. Just take it off your plate.
It wasn't anything that I did. Rather something that I didn't do.
I see.
And for now, we'll leave it at that. But if you want to know more, I'm sure I will.
I'm sure we will definitely talk more.
Angsty.
I mean,
Donna's just gonna be like, if you ever
y'all
want
don't
to
even,
talk about it,
y'all don't even know the half of it.
Oh no.
It's the same.
Oh no.
Wait, that's still wait. Okay,
did you guys tell Maeve or anybody where you guys were staying? Like the Jarl or
You're
anybody?
cute, Matt. I don't think we did. I think I might have told Maeve at one point that I was there. But Maeve kind of just left and we kind of went.
well, obviously I remember going there to help drop off the eggs, so...
Yeah.
True.
Okay. So, we're gonna pause with you guys eating breakfast. And Maeve,
Yes.
you wake up, like pretty much any other day.
Mm-hmm.
But you actually woke up a little earlier today. You
Mhm.
woke up more like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because you went to bed a little early.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little over emotional talking to your dad about the tear in your dress as he was trying to fix it. And just really, Damien overly listening to you, just very hanging on every word. Very good dad.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful dad. Just hanging on your every word, really just listening to you as you express this hardship that happened with this chicken scratching your dress. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted because my puppy is very cute. She's just laying here, her head on my knee, just staring at me because she wants my food. I know that that's what it is, but
Nini, stop it.
she's very cute.
Nuna.
I was like, what? Do you have Nissa up there with you?
No. Nuna needs to chill.
Oh, she's not begging, but she's looking at me.
Mhm.
She's being very cute.
And you know.
I know that in the deep desires of her heart is that she wants my food.
Once in a
Anyway,
raw
let's
fish.
continue.
Yeah. So you wake up. It's like 9:30-ish. And you hear a knock at your door.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Carissa.
Hell yeah.
She doesn't come in, but she knocks, and you can hear her voice. Maeve.
Yes?
Your father, well, your father, I guess. He requests your presence in his study.
Okay. Tell him I'll be there as soon as possible.
She kind of sighs at the as soon as possible. Because truly she doesn't know what that means for you.
Exactly. Keep it
That
vague.
that could either be 5 minutes or it could be a whole hour. She
Exactly.
sighs and you hear her walk away.
I laughed to myself a little bit, obviously, because I think it's hilarious. But I honestly don't take that long. I honestly put on one of my
I know
more
that
simple
gets me every
dresses,
time. I always think of you when she
and
says
like
that
I
name.
have one of those kind of like vests that like kind of lace up under my chest, kind of like a corset, you know.
Yeah.
And I actually have my wings out for once, but I just wear a little cape that kind of covers them just as slightly, but it doesn't touch the ground yet, you know?
Okay.
So, because I just don't want to have my wings bound at this moment, because I'm just like too tired from
Well,
the day previously having them bound.
at this point, you're still in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's not too many people who, at this time in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
who are there who aren't supposed to be there,
Mm-hmm.
/ who wouldn't already,
No.
know and be.
So I don't have my cape on exactly. I just have it just so when I want to leave, I can put it on and cover my wings quickly without having them bound. But I also grab my bag and I just keep my hair long and down just so it helps cover my wings even more too. And then I immediately just go over to my father's, as I should. Which takes about me like 15-20 minutes max. So not super short, but not super long as well.
Probably about what Carissa expected.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why she came and got you at 9 rather than when he wanted you at 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows how you operate at this point, and she knows that if she wants you somewhere at one time, she needs to come get you at least a half hour before she wants you.
Mm-hmm. Bingo boingo.
That's funny.
So she is not there when you get to your dad's study. But your dad is sitting there at a desk. This isn't the throne room, so it's not like his desk there. It's just a simple chair, and he looks more comfortable in this chair. You notice every time you see him at this desk in this room versus at his desk in the main sort of throne area.
Mm-hmm. I kind of laughed to myself, knowing how he honestly doesn't like. He probably finds being in charge a little more stressful, and
He's uncomfortable.
yeah, he finds it very uncomfortable being in charge. But
Well, it's not that he finds being in charge uncomfortable. He doesn't like the recognition that he gets being in charge.
he doesn't like the drama of the throne room.
Yeah, no, he's very much, he's like, man, if I could just run this gig, but nobody perceive me, that would be his ideal thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, that is not how it works. Hugo must be perceived, and he doesn't like that. But he likes what he does. He genuinely is good at it, and he likes helping people and being in that power and making a difference.
She goes to him. Hey, Dad. How are you? Good morning.
He looks up from his book and he smiles. A little earlier than I anticipated.
Should
I
I go
was
grab my
expecting you
puppy?
for another 10 minutes.
I make a face,
I'm gonna grab
knowing
him. I'm gonna go get him.
that woman. She
Wait,
you're back.
He kind of grins though because he knows what Carissa does to get you places on time, and he appreciates it. He genuinely appreciates it.
So what did you want to see me about?
Those oh gosh. Are they your friends? Or did you the people who came to the palace yesterday?
Oh, those were just some acquaintances I made along the way. I'm not really sure if would call them friends exactly.
A little bit too early for such a strong word.
Yeah, especially if I can't trust them with, these things, referencing her wings. I gotta test the waters before. So
He nods.
I went to go get my
And-
puppy. He wasn't here. He went back to my sister's.
He
Unfortunately.
he says
Got
to
your
you-
dogs in your face? Oh. You send me dog pictures.
So,
I want to see
your
puppies.
one of them was saying about meeting a contact. You should ask him about his contact. Some description, maybe take them over, find them, and show them over to the barracks. I'm sure Talgul wouldn't have any issues finding his way, but it's been so long. Some of the areas have changed. He kind of thinks about what's happened in like since the last time he had seen Talgul. So, do you know where they're staying?
I think I remember because I helped him drop off eggs before we dropped the chickens off here.
He nods. Would you mind going and helping them find their way to the barracks later on today? Or, I don't know, perhaps soon might be better.
I'll head there now. I'll probably pick up something to eat along the way then.
He nods and smiles and gestures for you to come over and give you a hug and send you off.
She goes, gives him a hug, and not exactly walks along the way, but kind of slightly hovers with her wings just because she hasn't been able to stretch them for a moment. So I just kind of flutter out of his room just for that brief little second so I could stretch my wings for a moment. Okay, question. Do you think my wings would make a noise?
Okay, I think I fixed it. Thank you, masks.
I feel like you should just walk. I feel like you would definitely be able to see, like if you were trying to hover, you're going to be able to tell because your wings would be out in order to do that.
Okay, not right now. I was just saying I kind of fluttered out of his room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just kind of did a little like fluttery wing thing out of his room just so I could just like stretch my wings a little bit. But but for future reference, do you think my wings would make a noise?
Let me know, guys, if there's like a D&D Beyond extension. Let me know if that works for y'all, because I got it hooked up to all of our character sheets that are in this session. So if you want to see all the stats behind it, you can click on that and check it out. I'm pretty sure if it doesn't work, let me know. And then I guess for next time, we'll see if we can get it working. But yeah.
But also, like, owls don't make noise when they fly. But also, I feel like when a fairy's small, they're supposed to be undetectable, so they're quiet.
Oh, I was just talking on mute. I'm sorry.
That didn't do any fucking help.
I don't think it would be a tremendous amount of sound if there was.
I feel like it would sound kind of just like a slight like little
Do you have something to say, ma'am?
Was that her biting it?
Yes.
She's booping.
That was...
I love her.
That's amazing. So much to say.
But Mike.
Thank you. Thank you for the input. Lay down, please.
I love that.
She's getting like a little extra. Anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
So you flutter out of your father's office, and I guess you get prepared to leave to head over to Sickle and Hammer.
Hell yeah.
Are you stopping anywhere?
I'm gonna stop by the bakery because I want to apologize to my boy.
Yeah.
Cause
You want to apologize to Carmen for having a meltdown over your dress and staying inside the rest of the night?
not having a meltdown, but like also got fucking tired because like I was attacked by a fucking dumb chicken. So
I will say they were, I mean, you know what? You actually would not know. You'd probably have to ask Harley when you get to the Sickle and Hammer if they showed up.
Sounds good, Clarissa.
okay, so should I just go straight to the Sickle and Hammer?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to stop at the bakery for some
Okay.
breakfast, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Or if you want to get breakfast at Sickle and Hammer, you can do that too.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the Sickle and Hammer and then not remember until I get there that I'm like, oh my god, I was supposed to.
I was supposed to come here last night.
Yeah. But the chicken put a damper on my plans. So, like basically after the chicken, I just basically forgot I had my date. Fucking
You're basically like walking through the square and walking down the south street path where the Sickle and Hammer's on, and you see the Sickle and Hammer a sign,
Mm-hmm.
and it strikes you as you're approaching. You remember that you were supposed to have a date the previous night, that you, in all probability, completely stood up. Yeah, so
Yo, Alex, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. That's so cool. It's good to see you raiding. Bone hype in here? Oh, man. Bringing the bones, bro. Thank you so much, man.
some glasses and stuff like that. And you see Talgol, Ogbe, and Disano sitting at the counter, finishing up food. You can see Disano still has a little bit of food left on his plate that he seems to be working through, whereas Ogba and Talgol completely clean plates.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
On account of, well, I'm sure Talgol would have eaten it, but Ogba taking Talgol's bacon. So, Maeve, you have entered the Sickle and Hammer. and you see the three of them sitting at the bar. Also, there's a very cute puppy who is looking so excited at you, who just wants to be invited over to say hello. You can tell she's waiting for the go ahead, like, hey, come here, like, hey, I want you over here, and she'll be there immediately.
Okay.
But she needs the go ahead.
I'm gonna. No offense to the dog.
Oh.
Not my priority right now.
That's fair.
As cute as the dog is.
She's very
Not
cute.
my priority.
Well, she looks very sad when you look away.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry for the stream. I cannot hold my mouth. Not my fault. I was built this way.
I was built different.
Yeah, built different. Simple. I'm going to go up to the man at the bar immediately and be like, "Sir, did somebody insert description of my man's? Also, I forget my man's name."
Literally said it like 3 times. His name is
Carmen.
It's actually they. He's a he, they.
Hey.
Mhm.
He, they. Carmen.
Carmen. Mm-hmm.
Got
Okay.
really buff forearms from kneading bread.
Yes. Insert description of Carmen here. Around this time, I was supposed to meet them, and I completely forgot. Hello?
No, you're... Sorry, I was looking... I just saw that Jesse messaged me. Oh, no, you really didn't miss anything. It was mostly just some stuff between Maeve and her dad.
This was like earlier.
Oh, earlier. Oh,
Doesn't matter.
okay. Yeah, I don't think it was really anything. I think it was mostly just chat at that point.
Okay.
All right. Luna, can you stop? Anyway. So, you get there, Maeve. They're at the counter. You see Wesley. He kind of looks startled when you're just like kind of talking at him like that. Like he knows who you are. But even more so, like he knows who you are. And he thought that you know who he is enough to know that he doesn't work in the afternoon evenings. So he's not the person to be asking. He thought you knew that, but he kind of smiles. Oh, you would have wanted to ask Harley. Believe they're sleeping right now.
Fuck.
Kind of gestures upstairs. But who were you?
Their name's Carmen.
Oh, the baker?
Yes.
Oh, he kind of sighs. He looks kind of sad. Yeah, Harley said that they came in last night, and sat here for a little bit before going home.
Oh. My heart sinks to my butthole. I'm very saddened by this.
Yeah.
Poor Carmen, bro.
shit,
I'm feeling for this man.
shit.
He just got stood up because of chickens.
I kind of like panic. You three, do not move. Sit, stay, be good boys.
I'm
I'll
just
be
licking my plate, dude.
Yeah.
I like tell
I'm not a dog.
man, you're a man. You're the same thing.
Hisato's jaw just kind of drops. He's like, what just happened?
You're a man. It's the same thing. Oh my
Eat my
god.
bacon.
I kind of so I kind of hop, skip, and jump my way to the bakery. Is that okay?
Well, I guess. You decided to run away from the party
I
over
told
to the bakery. I'm
I
not
told
going to
them
tell
to-
you no.
I told them to sit and stay, so they should.
Who's to say they will? So
Fine.
you're on your way to the bakery. The three guys at the tavern. What do you guys do? Do you guys sit, stay? Do you listen?
Hey, babe, where are you going?
Talgol's definitely not going to because he's trying to find out about his contact.
Little does he know that's exactly what Maeve was supposed to be there for. But Maeve has now frolicked off to the bakery.
My breakfast because she offended me, and it is too fucking early to be offended while I'm just innocently eating bacon.
We should just all sit in silent offense.
I'm just gonna turn around and look at the group and be like, well, I'm going to find the guard captain, so if anyone was gonna come with me, now's the time.
Okay. I thought we were supposed to do something with Maeve.
And I'm just gonna look at Ogbe and say, she's a little small to be telling you what to do, right?
I mean, I need someone to tell me what to do.
Well, then come with.
Okay.
Excuse you.
You didn't hear that. You're over at the bakery talking to your man.
You didn't hear that. That you stood up.
I'm gonna take my bacon with me. Just munching on the bacon.
Disano just shoveling in all of his eggs and potatoes and just carrying a handful of bacon.
Add it to your carry weight.
Sticks it in your pocket. This is my pocket bacon.
Disano, are you gonna finish that?
Here, you want a piece? I have some.
Yeah. I take the
Here you
bacon.
go.
I feel like I'm gonna need to roll a
Pretty
Constitution
small
save
man.
if I eat any more bacon.
So, Talgol has stood up and started making his way toward the guard captain.
What's up, Larry?
Oh, yeah.
It's good to see you back. How are the puppies?
Or the barracks.
Yeah.
I would say this is probably not too long after Maeve frolics out. And so you guys are walking, and you guys have significantly longer legs than Maeve. So you actually are walking out, and you catch up, not fully, but you are seeing her run into the bakery as you guys are in the square. And for you, Maeve, you enter the bakery, and Carmen is there at the counter, talking with one of the regulars, one of the bunch of people, handing out food and calling orders and taking orders.
I kind of get like this anxiety in my stomach, obviously, because I'm upset. And so I stand in the doorway, more or less, not all the way into the bakery, but in the doorway. And I kind of look behind me, and I see the three boys, and I look at Carmen, and I'm like, fuck.
Meanwhile, Desano has a handful of bacon in his pocket. It's just
He's
crazy.
munching his bacon, handing Ogbe another piece.
Okay, I'm sorry. My brain.
Okay. Obviously, I need to follow and do what my father's told me, but these three idiots are about to wander off and get lost. So, I turn my ass back around, and I go back after the boys, and I grab a hold of, what the fuck? Thalgul's like arm, and I say, "Hey, I told you to stay." Second of all,
I'm just gonna keep walking and like drag you along with me because I don't even realize you have a hold of me.
Grabs
still,
your
like,
arm,
walking.
lifts your arm up. She's just hanging from your
I'm just
bicep.
like, oh, you came back.
Oh, Maeve.
Great.
I told you
Wait.
to stay.
I know you told me to stay, but I didn't want to. I have to do what I came here to do, so I went. And you are very small.
I know I'm very small. Second of all, I'm here to help you. I told you to stay for a reason. And if you don't want to get lost, I would recommend doing as I say.
Her not realizing that she didn't tell them why. She just told them to stay and ran off.
I've been here many times before. I have an idea of where I'm going.
Things have changed, buddy boy, so I'm here to fucking help you.
And the direction that you would have been going for the barracks, for what you remember the barracks to be, was going to be the wrong direction. There is a larger, more improved barrack facility that has been created a bit closer to the palace than where it used to be.
You're going in the wrong direction, by the way.
Then lead the way.
Can we stop by the bakery for just 1 second?
I'm not hungry though. We just ate.
I need to eat.
Here.
To somebody.
That's
You
their-
got
Sano.
some bacon.
I do not want your pocket bacon.
Fine, more pocket bacon for me, I guess.
Well, make it quick. We'll wait here.
Okay. She scurries back to the bakery.
There's no one in line.
Okay, she goes back to the front. Carmen, I'm so sorry.
They kind of smile a little bit and rub the back of their neck. No, it's fine.
I had to get chickens, and then there were demon chickens, and then everything went to a shit show, and then my brain lost track of time, and by the time I even remembered, I literally was walking there this morning. Can we try a redo? But maybe a different time. I'll get in contact with you again, and we can plan it. I'll plan it even better. I promise.
They kind of smile and they nod. Yeah. You know where to find me.
Okay, I'll see you then. But I gotta go. Bye. And she kind of like scurries off and almost slightly trips out the doorway, but she waves to him as she leaves.
She says, "I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat." But I think really Maeve was thirsty. And I think she was confusing the two urges, hunger and thirst.
Correct.
Because you see Maeve leave very, very soon after, and she doesn't have anything in her hands.
I look over to. Can I look over to Ogbe and say she's not getting any of my bacon? I offered.
Our bacon.
You're
Have
right.
some of your bacon.
Give a piece to Thalgul.
Okay. Here, Toggle.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I'm just gonna lead these nerds to the barracks area. And guess what? There's a kitchen near the barracks, so I'm gonna steal some food from there.
Okay, Maeve. You know the place better than us.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Lead the way.
Okay, I cheekily do a detour in the kitchen before we go to the barracks, because I'm a cheeky little shit and I know everything and I know everywhere, so I do what I want. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Also, hold on. I have a meme.
Meme?
I have a meme
For images?
You'll see in just a second. I'll be sending it to the images. I had a great idea and now I have to make it.
Did you just make the meme? Are you making the
I'm
meme?
making the meme.
You're making a meme.
Just wait. Just wait. It's gonna be so good.
Oh my goodness. This campaign is gonna be a shit.
I love it already.
Hold on. It's gonna be
Making friends
beautiful.
with two giants. I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's gonna be lovely.
I'm gonna have a Goliath and the orc best friend.
Oh yeah.
It's like the best of both worlds.
I feel like I'm the only sanity to this party.
Uh,
How about that?
What are your characters' alignments again?
Chaotic good.
chaotic neutral.
Neutral good.
I'm chaotic neutral as well. So
We're a bunch
me and
of
Og get along relatively well.
chaos beings.
Chaos
Yep.
being-
Wait, am I the only good aligned character?
I
Yeah.
think so.
That's fine.
Have
I'm
fun.
okay with that.
I'm just neutral good.
I mean, you're not the
Oh, wait,
only
wait,
good
no,
aligned
yeah.
character in the
No,
campaign
'cause-
ever.
Yeah, because Disano, yeah.
True.
Wait,
I lean heavy on the chaos.
oh, cool.
You just haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Harley, you better hurry up with this meme.
I'm
I
opening
am.
up a lot with this session.
This better be
so,
a
like,
fucking fire ass meme, or
This
else
meme
It
better be
is.
amazing.
It's gonna be so good. It might lose a little bit of its flavor because now the thing that was said
I do what I want.
for this meme.
do I have time to use the bathroom while you're making this dope ass meme?
I'm about to send it.
God damn it.
But
Okay.
if you want to take a quick bathroom break, once I send this,
I can run an ad.
I would love you forever.
okay,
Run that.
here we go.
Get down on your knees and propose to me.
It's for us.
Armageddon. You're making
And then the sickle and hammer.
It's too perfect.
our
Oh
bacon.
man, that's the image for the campaign right there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, amazing.
You guys are very welcome.
Oh my god.
That's so fun.
It's so goddamn much.
Um,
God damn it.
I just thought it worked perfect. When you said our bacon, anytime anyone says our anything, my brain immediately goes to this meme. And then I was like, our bacon. And this bacon literally came from Sickle and Hammer. I just thought it was so perfect. Anyway, I'm
It was so
crying,
good.
so I think I'm too funny.
Oh wow.
If I can't make myself laugh, you know what? How do I stand a chance of making anybody else laugh? Am I right?
I follow that. Yeah, I laugh at my
Yeah.
own jokes.
Yeah, if you want
200%.
to run an ad, Zach, Jesse, you feel free to go to the bathroom real quick.
Heck yeah, cool.
I
Thank
might
you.
smoke real fast.
Me too.
All right, we're gonna do an ad break very, very fastly.
I might end my
and
life.
then I'll be back.
I can't run an ad on this shit. This whack.
If you're
Well, you
subscribed
also
though,
don't have a monetized TikTok.
You get to listen to
Yeah.
our shenanigans as we do the thing.
I
Okay,
had 1,000 viewers. What the fuck? People love me and my mommy milker.
I need mommy milkers for my streams, dude. Oh, Stretch Bro, thank you.
Holy
Oh, man.
shit, dude. I died.
Stretch time.
Our bacon.
It was worth the wait.
It was well worth the fucking wait.
Where can I order mommy milkers for my stream? Because I need them. I need some help. I need quick views.
I'm sorry.
Here is the host of Jeopardy!
Jason Derulo. Oh shit! I want you to do it. And if you
Alex! Thank you so much for the gift!
I wouldn't.
You're the man. Thank you so much. Gifted over to Harley. Harley, did you see that?
See what?
Someone gifted you a sub.
What?
So you got gifted a sub on my Twitch.
Oh. Thanks.
Are you in?
Did they like my meme? Did you show them my meme?
They must have. That's why they gifted you the sub.
I appreciate it. I worked hard for a whole 3 seconds.
That's so good. I love it. Oh, man.
I love the meme. Our bacon.
Man, I should do a full stretch. Someone redeem big stretch or better stretch. I need help. What is on my arm? What is that? Oh, better stretch. Thank you, Clary. Be right back.
Have returned, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No longer dying. I need to save this meme. Oh, why can't I save it? Son of a bitch! I had this film yesterday.
I made it the main image on our Astral. If you guys go to Astral, I just saved it.
Wait.
I mean, you really can't see that it says. All you see is the bee in bacon, but you do see Bugs Bunny's face.
Okay.
And I think we know, so that's what's important. Also, I don't know where my lighter went.
I love it. Bacon.
Oh man, I feel so good now.
Why?
Because I did a big stretch.
You did a big stretch.
I did.
Like a big boy.
I have a yoga button.
That's
so good.
That's so nerdy.
It costs so much though. Thank you for the buy, Clarissa. I appreciate that. What's your bean count at? It's got to be high.
What bean?
My channel points 11.7 thousand. Jesus.
I was gonna say I was looking at the stream chat because I knew you were talking about the stream. Whack.
Whack. Oh my god.
Need a dual monitor display. That's what I need right now.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Because doing this from a single monitor sucks, especially
Yeah.
since I'm used to dual monitors for work.
That sucks even more. So they tease you with it. Oh man.
Well, I wonder if I could honestly, if I have display ports in the right kind of display port in my computer, I could always hook up one of my monitors to my laptop and then run a dual display from my laptop to one of the monitors.
Yeah, I had 2 displays, and I was like, yeah, it's not enough, so I got the 3rd. You can't have too much screen, dude.
No. I mean, I could do a triple monitor.
I could too.
No, let me just cover every wall in my bedroom with monitors.
Yeah, honestly. Yo,
Right.
I'm so close to getting a quad monitor.
It would be so good.
One to the side that's angled sideways would be perfect. So I
Yeah.
can write code and stuff.
Basically, Okuyasu
Ooh.
from part 4 JoJo's is just, for whatever reason, what I immediately imagined in my head, I just realized is basically Okuyasu. So I'm just gonna say that this guy is basically him, but a guard. Just kind of looks like him. And the other one is a petite lady with red hair. Kind of. It's long enough that she like just ties it in a knot, from what you can tell. Just tied on the top of her head. And then there is a dwarf, a dwarven man as well. There with a gray beard, braided.
Maeve,
Sorry.
do you know where we're going?
I'm gonna go up to the guards and say, "Hey, I need to see one of the head guards. Can you allow me access, please?"
I will say that you know the guard captain. So you would probably just use his name. You would either drop his name or you would drop Val's name.
Okay, I'm gonna drop lead guard name. I just forget his name right now.
Captain Stanford Mills Jr.
Hey, I need to see Captain Stanford, so I'm gonna go that way. And she kind of just moosies her way past the guards.
They know who you are, so they just kind of shrug,
I'm just gonna
kinda-
walk with them.
go about
Yeah,
their
I'm-
business.
I'm gonna follow.
They seem a little bit less relaxed when they realize everyone's just walking with Maeve, and they're like, but they don't, like, they go to start to say something, and then they realize that they kind of already just.
Well, I was gonna say, if they do, I have a feature with my background as a soldier, where I can sort of just convince them, hey, I'm like, this is sort of like a. It's not military business, but I have like a military rank feature that I can use, so I can sort of like. I don't want to say intimidate, but in this sense, sort of just like make them be like, hey, I can. Be
I'm
here.
supposed to be here.
I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah.
I like puff out my chest and like my arms, and I walk by Falgol all like big. Just to try and be like him as I walk past the guards.
In this moment, if you're looking at the two of you, you kind of think that maybe Ogba's a little taller. This is Schrodinger's height.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep walking forward and not pay attention to it.
Isano's just glad to be there.
This time.
So as you kind of end up walking in the direction that you, Maeve, kind of thought the voices might have been kind of coming from. And as you're going into this hallway, you run straight in to Captain Mills and Valeris.
Hey, Valeris.
Kind of waves.
These three need to contact you about some business.
Val kind of pats Captain Mills on the shoulder, like, "This is all you, bud," and kind of walks, takes a steps towards you guys, looks to Maeve. Apologies for not, making it out to the farm. Some stuff came up. He sighs.
It's not a problem.
He nods with a little half smile. And he looks up at the rest of the group, kind of doing like a little bit of an up down, not necessarily in like a ooh type of up down, but just kind of giving everyone like a once over. Though maybe there's a little bit of a ooh, maybe, you don't know. You don't know his flavor.
I smile a little bit.
He grins and introduces himself. Hello to the three of you, by the way. My name is Valeris, and God, where is... So I don't actually have like a good picture of Valeris. I've had Valeris as a character for a while, who's in one of my other campaigns. I have one here, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty much kind of looks like this with a little bit more armor. Cause he's a guard.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's kind of his bag. He's 6'2". So I believe shorter than all of you but Maeve.
Yes. Oh,
Cause Disano's 6'3", right?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so he's an inch shorter than you. It's kind of like Talgol and Ogbe, though. You kind of look at them and you can't tell. Maybe they're the same height. Maybe not.
True.
But Val knows in his heart that he's shorter than you. And he almost you see like a glint of something. And it's just he smiles at you all. Valeris Xerxes, I'm a guard around here. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. He nods and walks by you all. Very sexy of him.
What a good looking man. This is in my
He's
head.
beautiful. He's a beautiful man. I love Val. Oh my god. Sorry, I love him. In the other campaign, sorry to come off, but in this other campaign, him and his guard captain are like kind of a thing, and it's very cute. Because he's a guard in another campaign as well. Anyhow, so he walks past you guys and out towards the front, where the rest of those few guards at that desk where, and you can kind of hear a little bit of a shuffle, um, as if some people may have been a little bit scolded, um, for being too lax. Um, but Captain Stanford Mills is standing there right in front of you guys, looking, I guess, kind of expectant. Um, would you guys care to join me in my study? I'm not sure if I quite have enough seating, but I can make a point to maybe get an extra chair brought in.
I can sit on the floor. I don't mind.
I can stand.
He nods, and kind of gestures, and he starts heading the opposite way from, or heading in the
Smack
way
on
that
that
he had
dinner.
been coming from with Val,
Heck yeah, Clarissa.
back to his office. And he sits himself behind his little desk. In front of his desk are two large chairs that Ogba or Taugol could comfortably fit in. And anybody else sitting there, it would just be a little bit big, but still comfy. So he sits down and gestures for you guys to, join him.
I'm just gonna make myself comfortable, lean against a bookshelf. Are there any bookshelves around the room that I can lean against?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, I'll just find one that seems like it could support my weight.
Okay, I would say honestly, not so much bookshelves as bookcases,
That works.
kind of lining the walls. Anchored in enough, you don't have to worry.
Bro, nuggies. Oh.
So, I heard you had questions for me? He looks at you all.
We were told to come to you and ask about recent happenings in the area, strange events, disappearances, attacks. I'm looking for somebody, and I was supposed to meet them here when I first arrived, but they haven't been here for 2 days now, and I'm concerned that might have been part of these recent disappearances.
He nods. Yes. It's been something we haven't wanted to report on as loudly. Because we don't want mass panic. However, we have been seeing some trends of people disappearing. And generally weird things happening.
What kind of weird things? I need to know. I need to know. I need to find this man.
I mean, animals kind of going weird, acting strange.
Explain the dark mantle.
And the chickens.
That would explain.
I don't have a village anymore. Hi, I'm Ogbe.
He kind of tilts his head to the side.
Damn.
Oh, where are you from?
Ogbe.
Ogbe. Yes.
So, let me just get the exact location. I want to
It's
be
Thax Stadia.
Yeah, I know it's Thax Stadia. It's near the one of the main lakes of Thax Stadia. It was one day things kind of just turned weird, and kind of like what you guys are saying. And I feel like if I don't know. I feel like sticking with this group and talking to you is going to get us some answers, hopefully.
He nods. He turns to Talgol as well. You said you had a contact?
Man from my organization. I was supposed to meet him here to discuss recruitment for a mission. But when I arrived in town, he wasn't here at the arranged time and place.
He kind of looks down and kind of thinks a moment and looks back up at you. What did this man look like, or what were you supposed to look out for?
Supposed to look out for an ordinary looking man, but I wasn't told his race. I was only told a general appearance. Around 6 feet tall. I've never met this man before. 6 feet tall. I was under the impression he might have been an elf, but I wasn't sure, but I was told to look for a man of standard height, lightly built, facial hair. Told to look for somebody with a glint in their eye, glowing eyes. Green. Standard look of a magic user.
He nods. Can't say I've specifically seen someone who looks like that recently. He thinks about it a little bit more. I'd have to think a little bit more. Maybe. Do you care to share any more about that?
Fear of giving too much away for what we're doing here. I think that's about as much as I can provide at this moment. That's all I was provided, really. I was just told to meet a man who would be there for me at a certain time and place when I arrived.
He nods.
He would alert himself to me.
He is continuing to nod, thinking about this. And he looks to you. If he's gone missing, and it's related to the other disappearances and weird things that have been happening. We do have a possible lead.
Where do you need me to go? I'm willing to help if it leads me to my man.
My concern with this is the direction that it sounds. He's kind of struggling. I don't want it to get political if the guards are poking around. You know, like if it happens, he sighs. If you guys would not mind checking it out, you know, at least to confirm or deny our suspicions to whether or not this needs to get political. That would be excellent.
Point me in a direction and I'll be off.
He nods. There's been talks and we're spreading sort of cult, I guess, based in nation theocracy. And
Like,
so
I'm gonna like sit up quick in my chair and be like, "What did you say?"
as I'm sure most of you are aware, the Mason theocracy is the religious front of the Fave Nation Empire.
I'm gonna like tense up in my chair and just sort of like lean back, but also just start to shake a little bit. You can definitely tell that I'm getting agitated.
Their main church, of course, is not particularly harmful. A little weird. But not particularly awful as far as it goes. But we've been hearing of some, offshoot, weirder, I suppose you could say, things spreading regarding their deity.
I'm gonna like sit up quick and like stand like a little bit taller, a little more rigid, and just say, "Where do I need to go?"
He gestures for you to you had been sitting.
Yeah.
He kind of gestures for you to take your seat again, gently.
All right.
We've been hearing about some possible cult activity happening out to the south of town and to the west, in the forests, somewhere out there, is where some of our people have kind of traced some of this activity. And for you, Disano, this is actually like a pretty big deal hearing stuff about the Mason theocracy and everything like that. Because them and the Fave Mason Empire, they've taken a lot of that northern land of Bear and strongly has threatened Halworth. So hearing this is pretty big for you as well. Then again, the monastery being so high up in the mountains and kind of hard to get to, you guys were never really afraid of, anything that would happen with the Empire as much for you guys. But it's still not fun to hear.
Could you repeat that last part? Luna barked.
I'm so sorry. Essentially, that the Fave Mason Empire, with you being from Halworth, they've taken a lot of northern land. So that kind of hits home for you, despite the fact that being up in the mountains where the monastery is, it's not super easy to get to, so you guys were never super threatened. Plus, they liked you guys enough because most of you look normal. Quote unquote, look normal. Yeah, because it's true though that many of the people in your monastery were elves, half-elves, humans, generally very humanoid-looking races. You had a few, like, Goliath-type people. that you actually did have a couple Goliath kids in your classes in the monastery, who had their families had been wiped out, and they had lived up with you. You became friends with some of them. It was nice.
That's why I like the big man so much. Okay, Disano kind of tense up at that, but he's not gonna intervene because Toggle seems pretty worked up.
I'm gonna lean in. I'm just gonna ask the guard captain for a map and just be like, point me where I need to go here, and they'll be dealt with.
I'm just kind of awkwardly looking between Thaugal and Lisano, seeing their apparent anxiety, and just be like,
For you, Ogbe, that does make sense. The more eastern countries haven't been as strongly affected by the Faithmation Empire. In fact, some people like to say, "Oh, that's not happening over there." But in recent years, I would say that you know that the threat that they pose is a little bit more real than what maybe you grew up with.
Gets me a little scared.
Yeah, it is a little nerve-wracking, and for you, Maeve, living here, being in the social status, if you will, the status you are in the world, really, with your father being Jarl Tetford. You know how major it is. You see so many so many people migrating into your area after experiencing horrible things in the Western world. And you being very central, you see a lot of that. When things go awry in the West, and they flee east, Tetford's one of the first places that meets these people and welcomes them. So this isn't particularly light for anybody, I would say. This is something that's a little, you hear that word connected to something here in your home. Or for even you guys who just got here, the way the strings connect, it's a lot.
So as long as he points something out to me on the map of where to go, general direction, I'm just gonna get up and look back at the rest of the party and just say, I'm going. If nobody else wants to, fine. If you do, don't slow me down.
He continues to debrief you, and he advises that you be careful, and does point out the general area that they've been investigating, to the south and west of town.
Maeve was kind of like standing in the doorway, more or less, kind of just listening in. But she's always been kind of known of what's been going on relatively since she kind of lives here.
Oh yeah, and so the thing with you as a fairy is you aren't really born of normal scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I had decided. Being a fairy, you kind of come into existence full grown.
Yeah.
You really weren't like a child. When I say full grown, I mean you kind of mature from like what looks like a sort of 10-year-old to like a 20-year-old, and then you stop.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of come out as a big kid and then you become a bigger kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you're 20 years old. So that's kind of, you know, pretty big, you know, for a fairy at this point. You have a lot of life experience. You know, you've had a grip on what the world was for, you know, almost since you came into being.
Mm-hmm.
You had a lot of learning, like maybe in your first 2-3 years, but you kind of got it. So yeah, I wouldn't say you're at all ignorant to what's going on.
Does this group have any ties to the black market?
Is she asking everybody?
She's asking the captain specifically. Or in general.
He's like, it's possible. Kind of shrugs. We only know that, you know, a lot of disappearances, and I'm sure with disappearances can come all sorts of trafficking, so it's entirely possible.
They're in league with the Favmation Empire. That's enough. That's all you need to know. That's all that really needs to be said.
I guess I gotta come along then. If I gotta find out information.
Squid face? Don't you want to find out about your brother?
Yeah, I do. I'm going.
And Ogbe, your family, your clan, wiped out?
I think they'd want me to come too. I got your back.
And we all have reasons. So let's go and take care of this.
Captain stands and reaches out to shake your hand, Talgol, and then next to Disano and Ogbe, and then give Maeve a little smile and you know. And for color, since I didn't tell you at all really about the captain, he's been captain for 3 years. And he's 37. I think that's all I wrote about him.
Perfect.
I didn't think Toggle would know him, so.
Yeah. You knew his father.
Okay.
But I don't know if looking at him you would
Probably
I mean you can make a roll to see if you recognize that this is
Insight or investigation or.
well, because actually, you know what? How long ago was it? Did we say that you'd
10
been
years.
here? Been 10 years. You would recognize him. He was working as a guard. He was 27 at the time, so yeah, he looks this very much similar to how he looked then.
Oh, it didn't really play into it, but sure.
But yeah, no, you would have. You wouldn't know him, but you would recognize him.
Yeah.
And you would recognize him as being his father's son.
But yeah, Toggle's sort of All he had to do was say Favmation, and now he's sort of one-track minded. He's very much like blinded by a hatred that the others don't really know about yet.
Yeah. Well, I would say, what do you guys decide? He did mention when he was debriefing you that they tend to be more active come evening. And at this point, it's only like 10:30 in the morning. 11 in the morning.
Ogle's definitely going to go back to wherever they're just going to decide they're going to stay for a while, and just sort of like get in contact with Tritherion, and just sort of try to like seek guidance from his deity.
We can
before
all
going out.
head back to the sickle and wait until nighttime then,
It's a plan.
if we wanted to.
Ask the captain something real quick. Or are we not there anymore?
Oh no, you're still there.
Okay. With these like cult suspicions, like what since they come out mainly at night, like what kind of things are happening at night that is so suspicious?
I would say mostly the disappearances. A lot of these people are disappearing in the evenings.
They disappearing from their homes, or are they disappearing like if they're on like a night out?
Not necessarily from their homes, but when they're out in they haven't been able to find any particular area that specifically is shared by all of the people who've gone missing. It does feel kind of random. The people who've gone missing. But they all have gone missing at night, outside their homes. Not like right outside their homes, but like out,
Like out in public?
In public, but the problem with these disappearances is that no one sees them get taken. It's just that they've disappeared, and most of the time people say when they come to report it, they never came home last night.
Thank you very much for that information.
Mm-hmm. He nods.
Oh, I'm ready to head out when you guys are.
Okay.
Do you want to
Thank
meet?
you so much, Captain. Sorry, what?
He nods.
Shall we head back to the sickle?
Yeah, I'm gonna shake the captain's hand and tell him it'll be taken care of, and we're gonna head back then.
He shakes your hand as well and nods.
I bow respectfully and follow after my squad.
I do like a little, like, leisurely, like, half salute thing, like, good on you.
Lit.
So he sends you off into the world, and you head back to Sickle and Hammer as a group. Maeve, did you follow along with?
I mean, before they head out, I'm gonna say, tomorrow, do you want to meet up at the castle? We have some better supplies here.
Want to meet there now and grab things before we leave?
We could also
we need to hit them. We need to strike them tonight if we're gonna do this.
I'm down.
We can head to the castle instead
Sure.
and wait there. We can supply if we need.
Yeah, let's go to the castle. I think we'd have better luck staying there since, you know, it's a castle, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah, so instead, you guys end up walking from the barracks, which isn't as long of a walk, back up to the palace. And you go inside, and Maeve, where do you take them?
I take them to the armory. How long do you think we're gonna be? Or is this how long are we traveling? Where are we going?
From what the captain had told you guys, I mean, it's not terribly far out. It's, you know, maybe an hour. An hour or so walk into the forest where they were saying. However, if you guys had horses, it would be less time. But nobody has horses except for maybe Maeve.
Let's go to the armory and then let's go to the
Stables.
stables. Yeah, that's the. That way we don't have to walk. We can get horses. Or some beast to ride.
I'm good going on foot, but
Can't you fly? Why do you need an animal to struggle if you can fly?
Hopefully he doesn't know my bitch is a fairy yet.
Okay. All right, no.
Well, unless he... Here, roll a perception check, Ogbe.
This is me just figuring it out now.
Well, we'll see how good you roll.
9.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I would say, like, if you, like, got, like, above a 17, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you just kind of got a good sense that maybe something was different.
Okay.
But, yeah. Not at this point. The rest of you guys, actually, you know what? KR, I want you to roll a deception check.
A deception?
Yep.
What does that mean? Oh, how?
So I'm rolling. I'm contesting your guys' rolls. So you're trying to hide something,
And I'm digging for
and
info.
he's trying to find. So
2.
So, actually, Zach, Ogba does. You can tell.
There's something up at least.
Well, something's a little bit different about Maeve today. You can't exactly tell what, but she's wearing this like cloak that kind of hides a lot of her back.
Okay. I mean, I just met Maeve, so I feel like it'd be rude if I were like, yo, did you do something with your hair? You know? Maybe Maeve does that a lot. Who knows? So I'm just gonna, I'll keep it to myself.
You're not doing a good job hiding it, Maeve. But Ogba's not doing a great job at fully picking it up either. Disano, Talgol, would either of you guys think anything of it to roll any perception?
Sure, let's try it.
That was a nat 20.
11. No, 10.
Okay, then I would say you're in a similar boat, Disano, as Ogbe. You both aren't fully connecting anything, but you can tell something's a little different with Maeve today. Talgol, you know.
Yeah.
The moment she walked in to the Sickle and Hammer this morning with that cloak wrapped around her, you saw a little bit of a peak of this like bluish green. I think that's the color her wings are. They're like greenish.
It's like a blue tealy kind of
Yeah,
kind of color.
like an iridescent, teal, like blue green color, kind of peeking out from the inside of the cloak.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of like look in the Maeve's direction and say, well, I don't think all of us actually need to be able to have something to ride on to get there effectively. And I'm just gonna sort of like raise an eyebrow and like make a little like fluttering gesture with my hands.
What is Talgol on about?
She gets red in the face.
Would either Disano or Ogba be curious as to what Talgol meant by that?
He says a lot of weird
Hey,
things. You know, I'm just kind of.
What do you mean by that, Talgul?
Go ahead and read. Go ahead and roll insight for me, Disano.
Another shitty. 9 plus what am I rolling for?
What did I say?
Insight?
Yeah.
That's a 9 plus 4. That's a 13.
Yeah. That's not too bad. I would say with a 13, that you kind of see Talgol doing that, and then you kind of look at Maeve, and I'm just having you roll all kinds of checks. Roll another perception check when you look at Maeve.
Stressy. Fuck me sideways. It's a fucking 5. This dice, I'm eating it. It's been
yeah.
eaten.
You
Fuck
get
off.
you get just enough insight from what Talgol, the gestures and comment that he made, that you look at Maeve to try to figure it out, but yeah, got nothing.
With himbo.
You look at her and you're like, she's cute and little, and kind of a little abrasive.
It's like when a parent looks at their kid and they're like slightly disappointed.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I also think of it like a kitten or a cat in general.
Maybe
where
I'm
you
just more
come
used
up,
to disappointment.
They look really cute, and then you get nails in your skin. Like they're kneading you, like they're baking biscuits. They're doing their biscuit thing and they're having a good time. They love you, you love it, and then their nails come out. Yep.
Yeah, don't like.
That's Maeve.
I mean, not wrong. It's like, excuse you. Anyway, I'm gonna get a horse because I have a horse because I live in this fucking castle.
And what of us?
Y'all can find other things in the stables. Like I said, let's
Okay.
go. Come on, let's go.
I mean, we still have.
I don't necessarily want to ride anything to get there faster. Toggle isn't exactly. None of the creatures here are really good enough to support him. You know,
I've
know,
also
How do you
never
how
ridden.
do you know that?
How the fuck do you know that?
he lives in an area where he came from, an area where mammoths exist. That's what they ride.
Bitch, do you not know if I? How do you know I know I fucking don't have a mammoth?
Well, you don't because the you know.
The boat cost to ship a mammoth too much.
Well, not so much, but you really don't have the climate to comfortably support a mammoth.
But there has to be other animals that are just as big.
I can't ride.
I would
Horses.
say
I don't know how.
you probably have a couple elephants. Because I will say, Maeve, you have one of your brothers, your oldest brother,
Mm-hmm.
is a Goliath.
Oh yeah, I have like 50 million fucking brothers.
Yeah, you have like 11.
I have
One of your oldest brothers, I think he's your oldest brother. I'd have to look at your family tree that I'm making again.
Mhm.
Which I'm actually going through for all of you guys. I'm basically creating little family trees for like people you know from where you're from.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you have an older brother who is a Goliath. And come to think of it, kind of has a similar like jawline to Talgul. So it kind of reminds you of your brother. And
like-
your brother kind of, he's a little bit more emotionally competent from what it sounds like than Talgul seems to be, in your opinion.
Yeah.
But
She points a finger at him. Okay, meathead. You don't know what we have. You don't know how many brothers I have. I have a big meathead brother just like you. So I think we have something that can fit your fat butt.
I'll ride on the back of it.
All right, then let's go. Let's see.
Let's go. So
As
she
long
like
as we get there.
she huffs, kind of irritated that he's the only one that has figured out her shit. So she's kind of grumpy with pissed off. So she scurries up kind of like ahead of them, kind of irritated.
Question, Maeve. For this thing, if you're going to the armory, oh my god, I can't talk.
Armory and stables.
If you're going to the armory, do you want another weapon?
Yes, I do.
Because I can just literally give you that.
Hell yeah. I'm not sure what other weapons I should have.
Wait, we can get another weapon?
Say more so from, well, I mean, she's taking you to the armory, so I guess it depends on what she allows you to take.
Yeah, I'm allowing you.
And what they have. But more so than anything, just because I'm looking at Maeve, who has 2 daggers and like, I actually don't think any combat spells. So
Yeah,
this
like-
little fairy has 2 daggers and that be it. So I was thinking I would just let her have something because I don't want her to die.
It makes sense.
I'd be stabbing shit. That's it.
2 daggers.
You have 2 daggers.
Fucking Ninjago over here, dude.
I don't know why
You know,
my
leap
brain
on-
immediately went to the 3 looks. audio.
Look, and that's it.
I got 2 daggers. That's it.
That's it.
I got 2 weapons. I got 2 weapons. That's it. What's it called? My spells. It says I have I can shape water. I can control flames, and I have druidcraft. And I also have.
Well,
fairy-
I guess you could technically probably do something with.
Flamecraft is
Druidcraft.
that's technically a damage spell. Shape water, not really. Later versions of shape water, like higher level ones, yeah, you can do damage with it, but like
Yeah.
firecraft is really the only one that
was
you have that
gonna
can do
say-
damage.
Druidcraft's one of the only things you can do. Oh, there we go. Add items. Owie. I'm having a bad time.
Yikes.
Okay. Sorry, I just started cramping randomly. Sibling, what do you want? You want a sickle? You want a sickle?
We'll be sickle buddies.
Or,
Sickle buddies.
What's a mace?
Mace is like a club, essentially, like a hardened like metal club on the end. It can be spiked. It can be it's more so for bludgeoning than anything.
Isn't that like a ball with a spiky ball on a chain?
Yeah.
That is a flail.
that is
But
A mace would be one without the flingy chain. It would
here,
just be a stick.
let me
Oh, I know what you're
let me
talking about.
post an example here. Hold on.
yeah, flail minus the chain.
Give me 1 second. Hang on.
Can I have a flail?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
I'm, I'm just trying to see, like, from the
Here.
uh
Kara, this is
items.
sort of along the lines of what a mace would be.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it doesn't look like I have.
That's totally a
Um,
Skyrim mace, bro.
It is. It's the ebony mace.
There's definitely, from where I'm at, no flail option.
Right? I can't help it.
But if you want to say that you have a flail, I can add a mace in there for you. Actually, I have to double check.
Damn, now I'm hungry, Clarissa. Spicy McChicken, a cheeseburger, and 3 nuggies and fries, dude. That's hype. I want that.
So I can have a flail?
We can say that it's a flail, but it's gonna be a mace. Because I don't feel like homebrewing the weapon right now or finding purchasable content.
I was just saying, eventually I want to homebrew the shit out of my shield.
Oh yeah, with time, my
know.
dears.
I know.
I'll take the time to do it, but there's a lot of
Chocolate chip
homebrew stuff that I'm
cookies.
still trying to figure out as a DM in D&D Beyond.
So good.
It just might be like an added description that I add to it, and it's not too much technically different, I guess. So is there anything that anybody else needs to stock up on? Ogbe, do you need a weapon?
I think I'm good on the weapon.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm good. I got everything I need.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything that they need?
Warm cookies.
There's a longbow
Ah.
thing.
I
Just
love
like
cookies.
a bow
Okay.
staff.
A longbow is a thing, I believe. However, I don't know if I want to allow that just yet.
Okay.
Simply because before, like, I would let you use like a simple crossbow if you wanted a simple crossbow. But I think I'd want you to multi-class into ranger for a longbow.
Oh no, not like a longbow, like a bow staff.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
let's
hold on.
found business to defeat the Huns. Not a longbow.
Okay, I was thinking like a longbow. Like I was like,
I'm not a
you're a
boy, I'm
monk.
long boy.
I was like, you're a monk. I would want you to. I think I'd want you to multi-class, for that.
I was so confused for a hot minute. I was like, what are you asking me for? I just want a big stick.
A big what?
A big stick.
Oh, I have a big stick.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wink,
I have
wink.
a quarter. I have a quarter
Yeah,
staff.
we gotta get a little closer.
Ah.
Isana's gotta get a little closer with ya.
The stick ain't big enough for the two of us, Desano.
Is this longbow coming between us all day?
Maybe.
Also, yo, what time are we gonna wrap this up? Because I be getting tired and I feel my eyelids slowly closing and like almost passing out.
So I'm cool. I have an encounter for you guys. However, if you want to come back and do the encounter another night, we can do that and wrap up now. It's probably a good spot.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
And then,
So
yeah.
then
I'm just trying to level up for real. I want to pick a fighting style.
I mean, I will say that after, like, honestly, I think after one of these next encounters, I will probably be looking to level you guys up a little bit.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Sweet.
I want to pick my oath. I ain't a vertical paladin yet. I still have to take the oath.
Then I guess we'll pick it up next time then, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Cool.
Hey, thank you so much for sticking around for some D&D. I was gonna play Forza tonight, but thinking about it now, it's a very heavy game, and I don't know if everyone's leaving, and I don't know if that is going to happen. So we'll have to. I'll leave too. We'll have to just see about that. And I think that another night this week, when I have it all ready to go, I'll be able to stream that for you guys. So yeah, thanks for sticking around for some D&D. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know I had a lot of fun. Next week, we're going to have our encounter, which sounds really, really great. And then I think on Thursday, we also have our typical Planeswalkers D&D thing going on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around again. Good night, Clarissa. I'm sorry I gotta go, but I'm getting pretty tired and I have to pee and there's other stuff I gotta do. So yeah, but I'll be on more, so you can see me soon, okay? Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.